How's it going, guys? My name is Righteous Nikki and welcome to another Overmind game. So we're placed here on Cursed Hall and I'm second pick, and I think I played Illidan here. Yep. And I don't know why, I don't remember anymore because some of those games I actually have recorded like 1 week ago. I titled this video AFK. Now, either someone from my team went AFK or I was AFK, which is pretty unlikely. But let's see. So they banned the Vikings here, which is pretty solid pick on this map if you actually know how to play the Vikings. And we banned Tyrael. Tyrael is a pretty annoying thing to play against in general, but I don't see why he would ban it that early on. But yeah, I decided to go the hunt Illidan. I don't know why. I guess I thought that I can do some more camps on a 3-lane map, and the hunt was going to be pretty good. I usually don't walk Illidan that much anymore as a first pick. I tend to go a bit more throw now. But yeah, this guy decided to go Avatar, so that was a pretty nice combo for us, and they thought that I was actually going to go from this to a Metamorphosis build, that we are going to get a very nice combo towards Illidan. But I actually don't. If I remember correctly, I think actually they didn't pick much counters to me. They have Azmodan. Azmodan isn't really good versus Illidan. I mean, he's a pretty fat bastard that can deal a lot of singular damage with his beam to Illidan, and Liming can help with bursting me. But in general, they're not pretty good counters overall. They're just good at bursting people. So that was pretty interesting. Have a Malfurion ban here. The Malfurion ban is actually pretty good because Silence really fucks me up, and Silence is a lot of burst to stop my engage. Even if not the silence, the healing is also pretty annoying. So Malfurion is generally pretty strong pick as a ban. Now they banned Chen. Chen is pretty annoying versus Liming and Azmodan. So it's a pretty nice ban for them side as well. So they don't get chased down. Now we have a Keltos here. When you have an Illidan, you always want to have a mage that can deal a lot of backlane damage to help you start actually chasing the opponents when they're walled. Because if you don't have a consistent damage dealer, you going with Illidan on them with full HP isn't very nice, I can tell you that. Now Johanna is also a pretty nice tank. She provides some pretty nice CC. Also, she's pretty good at soaking alone damage because as an Illidan, generally pretty mobile and try not to tank as much as damage. If I were some other melee DPS like like Troll, then soaking damage is a bit more my thing. Or maybe a tanky DPS like Sonya or Arthas. So Johanna is going to be pretty good on herself here. Now they picked actually two good counters to Illidan. Brightwing is probably one of the best counters because Brightwing is pretty good versus both ultimates of Illidan, the Hunt and Metamorphosis. Actually, Metamorphosis is a bit better versus Brightwing because it reduces some of the CC reduction, but still, Brightwing is pretty annoying. And we got a Hiva Rhaegar here, and so I decided to go for Emulation to be getting camps and stuff. And what I didn't manage to finish was that Sonya is actually pretty good counter to Illidan because she provides a lot of single target burst. And also, if you lane versus a Sonya as an Illidan, she also counters you because you kind of both have pretty much even sustain, and it's really hard to depush her. I mean, you can try to do some pretty nice trades, but otherwise, it's a pretty hard matchup for you as an Illidan. Now, my team actually is going to try to do some trades at the middle. I just decided to go at the top and start farming the lane, so did Avatar. So I'm clearing here. Sonya is actually going to come towards me. That's pretty normal. Sonya is like one of the better matchups, as I explained, versus Illidan. Though I'm really trying to trade pretty smartly here, clearing the wave and allowing my minions to do some extra damage to her. But otherwise we're pretty even HP. What you want to do generally as an Illidan is to go balls deep versus Sonya and make her auto attack into your dodge like this. She missed a couple of attacks now, but just her ability damage is enough for her to chop away my HP pretty fast. So that's why Sonya is that good of a thingy versus Illidan. And I'm going to die here because I was actually not expecting a Brightwing to roam to the top. I'm pretty sure I was going to survive there versus Sonya, but just the polymorph swallowed me quite a lot, so I couldn't react properly to that. Now I think to myself, I'm done with Sonya, man. I really don't want to be playing versus this guy anymore because I know it's going to be a wasting time of a matchup. So I decided to go versus Azmodan. Now Azmodan is a bit like Sonya, but you need to be clearing the minions a bit better, and you need to be getting out of the laser once he uses that. Otherwise, Azmodan isn't that bad. You just need to perform a bit more moves around him so I can get a full value. And now I saw an ATC there coming. I'm going to try to jump on top of him, but he made a mistake to get behind me. Brightwing even ported to him, but I made it save alive. Now the tribute is coming. I'm just trying to soak as much as I can here. They're just using some spells on me. I'm just being a bit cocky here. Not going too aggressive. I'm mainly doing this to clear the waves. Kyotos is helping me with a bit of damage here, but actually I don't know why I went that deep. That was a pretty shitty gameplay with Illidan there, I can tell that. I should have turned back when I saw that I went a bit low there for a second. But maybe I thought to myself that I was already dead, so I wanted to deal as much damage as possible. Anyway, from what I'm seeing now, I could have definitely played that better. Now my team is doing some trading there. I think Rhaegar... No, I think I actually did some pretty nice kills here when they're all low. I think I finished Azmodan here. Yep, and now I think I jump... I think I finish 8 here just. We generally pick a lot of kills here and manage to secure the tribute, which is awesome. Sonya is actually still keeping to push on the top, which is very strange. They probably would have secured this tribute pretty easily if Sonya was there. I guess she wanted to help their team with level 7. Or maybe Abator was pushing there, I don't know. But yeah, it's her decision. Now I decide to get this camp. I'm thinking about a talent here. And I know I'm considering between Reflexive Block and Hunter's Onslaught. And I thought to myself, they don't actually have auto attackers, they have just a Sonya. And I can just block a lot of the attacks from Sonya with the dodge. So I decided to get for a bit more health regen. And I didn't go for the auto attack health regen because versus mages you don't actually have a lot of opportunity to go for auto attacks. So I decided to go for the solid heal from your abilities, which actually pretty combos pretty well later on level 16 when you go for max for that, which increases your Q damage by a lot when you Q on the same target, which also increases the healing. Now I'm getting pretty much fucked up here. I did manage to jump on Rhaegar. We did actually secure this tribute, so that's pretty nice. And I think we secure a Q on Sonya. Yep, I did use the dodge there to block some tower ammunition. You generally want to do that. Even like if Sonya wasn't attacking me there, she was running, but I knew I was going to take extra damage from the towers. And if I took a lot of damage, she might have turned around to land a killing blow. But I think I did pretty well there with the dodge. The evasion. Now I'm actually was taunting their ATC a bit by standing in one place didn't really work that well. Because I know HC cannot kill me because I have more sustain than him, but he can kill me with someone else. So it's a pretty a match of ooh, 3 people here though. I'm going to get CC. I think I die here actually. Yeah, Sonya is just going to. Oh, I survived. I don't know, maybe they didn't really want to go that deep on the fort. Though the fort was pretty low. I don't know what I'm doing here on so low HP. I think I was trying to soak for level 10, get some HP back and be able to hunt them down with the level 10. I think I went on ATC, but ATC here jumps up and I'm fucked. My entire team is gonna die here. That was really some shitty timing that happened that I was really pissed about, by the way. I didn't manage even to get the kill on ATC. We did kill him eventually, but we had a lot of walls here, which is pretty bad. So we just respawned. I think I decided to go for the boss. But I don't know, maybe I stopped that decision for some reason. Yeah, because their team is pretty close to the middle there, and they can react pretty easily. Now I'm just attacking Brightwing here to scare him, to assert some dominance, but otherwise I just want to get the experience from the lane. And now that I'm seeing Sonya on the top, I decide to go for boss, but now that the tribute is here, I think to myself that's a pretty bad idea. They're going to be coming towards here. Now actually we start fighting here, but I think this went pretty bad for us. Brightwing kind of fucked me up in a bad position. I got healed actually by Rhaegar. I know why I disengaged there, by the way, because I was full HP. Maybe I felt a bit scared. I think this then went pretty well. I don't know why. I got polymorphed here. I'm dodging as much as I can. Some teammates are starting to die. I'm pretty low and scared. Nice pickup on HC, but I think things go pretty bad now. Yeah, that was pretty close. I did manage to get the kill on Sonya there, but I just got perma-focused there by 4 people. And they're now actually 3 versus 3 with Avatar, but yeah, they're going to land this kill on Johanna as well. I don't remember Kyoto's doing much here. I think he just went, soaked the lane. So that's cool. Yeah, a bit sleepy. So we get back up here. I have around 10 seconds to my hunt. I usually try to use my hunt as much as possible to travel long distances, because I know I can reset the hunt pretty easily without attacking. So I take this camp. I actually think someone came here. No? Yeah, probably not. I think actually they started their boss. And I decided that, guys, we should start our boss to contest. But now that I saw that they are doing this siege camp there, I got a bit scared there, but still I decided to push here. Mainly I kept pushing because I saw HC on the top. But the problem is that HC actually has stage dive, so that's not a problem for him. I actually got in a shitty position here. HC is coming. I decided to try to get in a better position. I'm a bit low. People are dying here. I'm trying to wait for the perfect time. I'm going to jump on Sonya. Got polymorphed, going to finish the Sonya kill. Going to help some damage on HC there. And now it's pretty even. I'm pretty low there. Nice heal from Rhaegar there. I think we're going to be able to finish them there, yeah. Just my damage and Avatar is just going to outvalue them. But that heal from Rhaegar was very nice. Now what I decide to do here, I guess the boss, Avatar secured that top one, yeah. So that was pretty good. I usually am not afraid to go solo on the boss because I had some pretty nice health regen. And also I'm pretty sure Avatar can help me if he can with a cap, but my team just helps me out here. So they're now in the middle, so they're really not going to contest this, especially with a curse and a mark camp there. I think we decided to go for the other boss. We're pretty close to 16 as well. I decided to do some trading here, but that actually turned out to be a pretty bad idea because I got jumped down by Sonya. I'm trying to escape here from the behind, but I think I actually die here. Yeah, some Liming Burst. Basically, I should have sticked with the team But yeah, I played badly there. Because I had in my mind that we should contest towards the boss, but my team went for the bottom there, so I just came back alive. They cleared the boss just now. We secured this siege camp, and I don't know. I guess I decide to go versus ATC, which is a pretty bad idea because he can jump out of me, and I think to myself, if he just jumps out of away from me, I'm going to be useless to my team. So I decide that I should go to my team here. Clear the wave until they trade up some damage. I see some fighting here happening. They're going to cap this camp, but that's not that big of a deal. I generally try to stay around ATC and use my ult when he uses his ult, so we can both do soaking this way and we don't get behind. Now there's a lot of fighting actually happening on the top there, and I'm pretty far away, so that's not cool. Yep, our team is dying. HC is there and I'm not, and I think I just decide to not go there. Yeah, just decide it's not worth it. Start clearing this camp. They're going to start their boss, and at this point I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I think I just finished the camp and I started another camp. Abator is pinging there, but I don't know why. I'm just going to help Juhana take this camp down. And I think we need to go defend versus the boss at this point. I think actually I might hunt on the boss. If I was here at the moment, I would go hunt on the boss. I actually tried to hunt on Asmodan, but the sound, by the way, goes on, but I don't have enough range. So that's really annoying sometimes. I don't know if their team can hear the sound, so they get scared, but it's a very strange interaction that happens. Usually the sound should go if you can actually hit the wood. I think we let this tribute pass because we are way out of position. Which really sucks. They can push now quite a lot, but there's nothing we can do here. Just try to stop this wave on the middle. Asmodan is poking us quite a lot. Let's see what's happening in this. Yeah, Abator is going to soak the top there, but actually I think he might not have enough there on his own because... Oh, I'm getting perma-engaged, but I think I survived here, yep. Juhana is doing some pretty nice soaking. Abator going for ultimate evolution. I actually decided to soak here because I know that there's no need for me to go yet. They're just trading some spells there, and I don't want this wave to be pushing that much, especially with Abator in the evolution at the moment. Plus I want also to soak for level 20 because they're a bit more ahead from us on that point. Yeah, generally our team is getting pretty poked away during the course. And I really don't want to be making any huge moves here because they're pretty healthy, and I know I'm just going to get polymorphed and I'm gonna die. I'm just trying to soak here as much as I can. Actually level 20 doesn't bring that much to Illidan, but for my other teammates is needed very much for some pretty nice talents like Keltas. So HC goes a bit deep there, but I got sniped by Asmodan, which brings me pretty well. Actually got healed there, so it doesn't seem that way, but it really scared me away there. We're going to get level 20 now. Our team is probably going to get a bit more brave. I think at this point I decide to chase them down and I engage on Liming. Yep, because I know that they're on the run and it seems like a pretty nice time. I'm going balls deep and I think to myself that was a mistake. Yeah, our team is getting wrecked here. I think Keltas manages to survive and to push them back away from the core here. My engage on Liming was pretty good, guys, but the bad thing is that I decided to chase her down in her team then, and I just got wrecked 4 versus 1. I shouldn't have done that because the problem is I just went too deep. I went too far with my ult and my Q, and my team just couldn't react as well as theirs, so that really fucked me up. So they took this fort there. Abator was doing some soaking on the bottom, but that doesn't really matter much. So Kyoto is actually doing a pretty good job at clearing the waves, and Juhana as well there. to be some kind of tankiness if they decide to go balls deep. I think they actually go for the boss now. And I think for some reason that we managed to win them there. I don't remember how the fight went. No, they aren't on the boss. I think they were waiting on the boss or something. I don't know, yeah, HC was waiting. And actually Brightwing is pretty away from HC. I think I actually decided to go balls deep, but HC just jumps away. And now that HC is gone, we decide to re-engage on the boss. And I remember that they just came back here, and there was some very strange trading happening, like very fun trading. But we generally decide to go screw away because we are getting pushed by on the top and on the middle. Sonya missed her ult there. I'm getting pretty nicely healed, but I generally try to stay away from all the damage and wait for Keltas to do some damage in Avatar as well. Now their team is actually going pretty well. I think I go on Brightwing here. I first finish HC because he's pretty annoying. I get pretty nice heal from Rhaegar there. Now I jump on Brightwing through the wall, which is pretty nice. Get a double kill, but I think now I die here. I'm just trying to get some sustain. I actually did some pretty nice sustain there. And that went pretty well for our team. 3-4-1. But we need to defend the middle. I'm wondering why Avatar isn't going to soak the tribute there. But I guess he's afraid that their team might be going in that direction, and he's also soaking there. I'm actually not going there because I know that my hunt is going to be soon, and I know that I can go with the hunt towards the tribute if I need to. And decide instead to remove some pressure from the middle. And at this point I just go to a tribute because I noticed that they're actually not going to contest it at all because they're outnumbered by dead people. I first take this watch point just in case, so I have some vision from the bottom side there. But generally they're not going to contest me. And yeah, I think this is the AFK. I think Keltas goes AFK. I'm not really sure. I go farm the siege camp at the bottom. I think they're actually doing their boss. Oh, ATC is actually going to gank Rhaegar there. This isn't very good. So at this point, I think they rushed our core or something at this point. That they took Rhaegar. Keltas is still AFK. Yeah, this is the AFK moment. He just came back. So now, what happened? I don't remember. I think they went for the boss, not for the core. And I think it was... Oh, he dropped from inactivity. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know something happened and we turned them, but I don't remember what. They're obviously on our boss. And I'm really pissed at the moment and thinking to myself, this guy's ruining us the game here. But yeah, they just got the boss. And yeah, I really don't remember what happened here. I think I decided to go trade. I think to myself, this is pointless to defend with Rhaegar dead and AFK Keltas. So I think to myself, I'd better go push towards their core with Avatar. But at this point, I think I decided to recall. Especially when I saw that Avatar went back as well. So I think to myself, now that Keltas is back, I think it's better to actually go back. I have the global hunt, so I go on Sonya here. I got some damage from ATC, which sucked really bad. I try to position myself as best as I can. I get some resets here, get some HP back. I go on ATC because he's tanking most of the damage. Now I see a wall Sonya. I go on the Sonya. I finish the Sonya. Now I go on ATC. He's the tankiest, but I still want to finish him. Go on Liming. Liming kills her teleport. Finish Liming. Go on Azmodan. Azmodan cannot do anything versus me and my team here. And now we actually did manage to vaporize the boss, which is pretty nice. And now I go back with the hunt towards their towards back to their fort. I'm thinking to myself, it's time to go balls deep, push this lane and finish the game. I'm pinging to my team to go here as fast as possible. Brightwing is here, but I'm not really afraid of Brightwing. I just push as much as I can with the Avatar. My Q damage on repeated target is doing a lot of siege damage as well. I really don't mind the branking, I just want to kill these structures as fast as possible. We have 20 seconds left, and I just go for balls deep here on the core, doing as much siege damage as possible until my team revives. Only Rhaegar is here, and Rhaegar is pretty low here. I don't think Rhaegar is actually going to survive much. I'm just doing my best with the Mark for Death here to deal as much core damage as possible. Now their team is actually coming back alive 50%, and Johanna is coming just in time for her to start zoning their team so I can get some more free kills. Abatur is helping with the attack speed, and this is going to be game. Yes! That last fight was very awesome, to be honest, guys. That we defended our core and I managed to go with the hunt to their core to push for the end there. I mainly did save this game for this exact fight because I thought it was pretty epic. I'm Siege Master with Illidan, holy shit. Even Avatar didn't do as much as siege damage as me. Can you believe that? So yeah, that was a Master Illidan game, guys. But in Overmind style. And I think I'll just show you a quick glimpse here. I don't think I showed the talents. But yeah, sorry for that. But usually when I play like this, I rarely watch the talents. It's just if someone has a very interesting build. But that didn't happen this time. So yeah, this is going to be everything from me from today, guys. So thanks for watching. And until next time, stay righteous. I'm just going to finish out the Immortal. And I'm telling them, guys, start pushing the fort so you can get some more value from the Immortal. And they do that, which is pretty nice. I'm going to finish this Immortal pretty fast here as a solo. And I actually decided to make a very smart move here. I left the Immortal on around 200 HP so my turret can finish it, and I managed to start this Merc camp.